Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Happy Monday, everybody, he says with a giant question mark. Welcome to the week. I hope you had a great weekend. We had an excellent weekend. We had a lot of fun. Things worked out for us weather-wise, somewhat. We were pretty thrilled about it. I'll get to that in a moment. But no matter what you had going on, whether you got out, had some fun over the weekend, whether you saw family, whether you saw friends, whether you just hung out at home, maybe binge your favorite television show, watched a movie or several movies, whatever you did, hopefully it was great. Now we're here at Monday and we're going to make it through the week together. So what are we talking about on this day? It is Monday, June 1st, 2026. Welcome to June, everybody. Welcome to, I know Memorial Day weekend just a couple weekends ago was kind of the unofficial beginning of summer, but now we're getting into June. And yes, it's not officially summer yet, but we're getting very, very close, right? Right. So what are we talking about on this day? Well, we got out to the Walt Disney World Resort over the weekend. Just want to talk a little bit about that. We'll be talking a lot about it on this week's episode. Coming up here on next Sunday, this week's episode. I'll tell you more about that later. But yeah, we were lucky enough to be able to get tickets to Banana Ball out at Walt Disney World. We got to see the party animals take on the Local Beach Coconuts out at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, and just had a blast. A lot of fun. We were out there Saturday night. Great time. I don't know if you know what Banana Ball is, but it's kind of a version of baseball, but they have it like really, really fun, really, really family oriented. Lots of, music, dancing, games going on. Besides the game, and yes, there is a baseball game itself, a banana ball game, not really baseball, kind of baseball, kind of like something different. It's really hard to explain in this short amount of time. We'll probably go over it a little bit more when we get to our episode next weekend when we really talk about this. But we just had an amazing, fun time, so much energy, so great to be out there. I'd never seen a ball game out at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex before. We mostly just been there to pick up like our Run Disney bibs and stuff. And so I've been on the grounds many times, but never actually seen anything sporting wise there. So that was kind of fun, but it was just an amazing experience. Thanks to both the teams and the Banana Ball organizers in general for putting on such a fun weekend for everybody. The weather, mostly, I think Friday they had a little bit of rain. It held out for us all Saturday. It ended up really working well. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And again, we'll be talking a lot more about that this coming weekend. What else did we do? We also got out to Epcot yesterday just for a short day. It was hot. It was humid. We didn't stick around a long time, but we did get to Epcot. But mostly the reason why we went to Epcot was because we wanted to experience the new version of Soarin' Across America. We got to get on that attraction. And again, another thing we'll be talking about on our next episode a lot. But just a quick review. It was great. Loved it very much. I think it's a fantastic version of Soarin'. I'll tell you this coming weekend where I place it within the three versions: Soarin' over California, Soarin' around the world, and now Soarin' Across America. I'll tell you what my order is this weekend of what I prefer. But I was going to say it was very successful. No matter which one of those you like, or if you like all of them, you're going to really like Soarin' Across America, I think. So yeah, it was great. It was great. A lot of fun. Did that. We picked up some food and some other things at Epcot while we were there, and then headed home and finished out our weekend at home. What else is going on today? Well, oh yeah, I got to mention this because this happened on Saturday. If you've listened to this last week's episode, you know that we talked about Michelle has been kind of wrangling, I like to use the word, but she's been kind of become a foster parent for a lot of caterpillars. And just on Saturday morning, one of them emerged from their chrysalis, from their cocoon, and we had Michelle's first butterfly, monarch butterfly. These are monarch caterpillars. This was monarch butterflies. Her first butterfly come from these. Of course, we named him Heimlich, right? From Bug's Life. Yeah. And the first one born, it was very, very exciting for us. So still waiting for it to leave the home. I mean, we're trying to feed it and getting ready for it to leave home. But it was just exciting. We have another one that should be coming out any day now. And then we have some others that are eating some of the leaves and should be forming chrysalises very soon too. So hopefully many more butterflies yet to come. But that was exciting for Saturday before we headed out to the Walt Disney World Resort. Oh, there's the caterpillars. I got the slides out of order. There's the caterpillars before. I'm not sure if this is the one that became Heimlich, but this was before they became this. So just got my slides out of order there. Anyway, what else are we talking about? Apparently I did get them in order. I just added an extra slide. There you go. Anyway, what else are we talking about on this day? Well, it is June 1st here in Florida. That means it is the beginning of hurricane season. And this is not to scare anybody. There's nothing going on, at least in the Atlantic or the Gulf of Mexico right now. But just to know it's time to be prepared, right? Because this is when we all start really looking here. If you've never lived in Florida or any of these areas where they get affected a lot by this time of year, was one of the things I learned when we moved here. Like, you are glued to the television every day to keep an eye on it and see what's going on out there. So yeah, right now, nothing going on, but it is a time to be prepared, get your stuff together, make sure you have enough food and water in case something comes across. Make sure whatever you need preparation-wise, batteries, all sorts of stuff that can help you get through this season. From what it looks like, and this is from our local news station, West, it's our favorite weather station, our favorite news station. This is what the theory is, what the forecast is for hurricane season this year. And it's close to average, but a little below, which is kind of hopefully good news. But all it takes, as they'll tell you on this channel, is all it takes is one to go through and hit your area, and suddenly it's a bad hurricane season. We were blessed where we were in Florida, not so lucky other places, but where we were in Florida last year, that pretty much everything kind of turned out away from us. But again, all it takes is one this year. So be prepared. That, not trying to scare anybody here, just trying to make sure hey, it's that time of year. Be prepared. That way, when something goes, if something should occur, you are ready to go for this hurricane season. Today's the day. It all starts today. We got until November, the end of November, to be watching out in the Atlantic, watching the Gulf. And it starts over earlier in the Pacific. There's already stuff kind of doing stuff in the Pacific. I don't think it's a significant danger to anybody right now. But again, always time to keep an eye on and be safe and be smart. What else is going on today? Well, today is also Say Something Nice Day, which I try and do every single day. And I'll say something nice about you. You are amazing people who help share this message of positivity that we're on. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being so great, so supportive. You are amazing. Say something nice about people today. We all need to say something nice about people more often. And it's always nice to have something said that is nice about you, right? Today's a day to celebrate. Say something nice about somebody today, or many people that you know I love, especially if you're on social media. Not enough nice things said on social media, right? Say something nice on social media today. What else are we talking about on this day? Excuse me. It is International Day of Children today. And I can't think of much of a better thing to celebrate than the International Day of Children. Definitely. I think it's, the children of the world are amazing. Go on It's a Small World today. Talk about the children of the world, celebrating that. But yes, the children in your life, make sure we are doing the best for them, making the world a better place for them, whatever you can do. It also happens to be, not only is it a day for children, it is also a day for parents. This is Global Day of Parents Day today. So celebrate parents as well as the children. Let's all get together and celebrate each other on this day, right? That's what we're doing on this day. So yeah, definitely celebrate it. Hey, Laquan, good morning. Oh, you said something nice about me. Thank you, Laquan. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying I'm a great and fantastic podcast host. I only hope to be as good as Michelle someday, Laquan. But thank you. Thank you for saying something nice on Say Something Nice Day, and celebrate children and parents on this day. Maybe all your children and those parents can get together and celebrate by watching a little Sesame Street today, because today is Oscar the Grouch Day. Oscar the Grouch, of course, the famous curmudgeon from Sesame Street. It's Oscar the Grouch Day because apparently, even though he would not want to celebrate it, it is his birthday today. Apparently, in episode of all things, episode 3,866 of Sesame Street. Wow, right? That's when we learned that June 1st is Oscar the Grouch's birthday. So you celebrate Oscar the Grouch today. Little Sesame Street, of course, it's Jim Henson Maine, right? It's the Muppets. It's the earliest, well, not the earliest form, but one of the earliest forms of the Muppets. Celebrate today, Oscar the Grouch Day, for sure. Maybe you can also get together, parents, kids, and watch a game show. Today is National Game Show Day, and do love game shows. Love game shows so much. The first game show that was ever on television dates way back to the 1940s. It was Truth or Consequences, but so many great game shows have come and gone since then. Wonder what's your favorite? We are a Price is Right family here. We love lots of game shows, but I think the Price is Right. Price is Right is, and I think many of you have this experience. Price is Right was kind of that thing like when you're, some reason you did not go to school when you were growing up. Maybe you were sick, maybe you were playing hooky, whatever it might be. It was kind of that thing that you would pop on because it would be on that late morning and you usually couldn't see it because you were going to school, you're going to work or whatever. And there's the Price is Right. And it just kind of was a comfort for you, maybe when you weren't feeling your best. But whatever your favorite game show is, celebrate by watching one today. Absolutely. What else do you celebrate today? Well, maybe you go out, get out and get your nails done. It is National Nail Polish Day. So do you like nail polish? I don't think I've ever, no, I'm sure I've had nail polish on my fingers at one time. At one point when I was younger, I had a girlfriend that painted my nails or something. I don't know. But if you do love your nail polish, if you do like polished nails, today's the day to celebrate and get some fresh nail polish on those nails today. Maybe not the best way to use them, but by reaching in and grabbing some olives with those freshly painted nails. But if you do like your olives today, however you enjoy them, today is your day because it is National Olives Day, and I do love olives. I love olives a lot, which is funny because when I was growing up, when I was younger, didn't like olives at all. I didn't want olives anywhere near me. But now, oh man, I love them. My palate has changed so much. I could just gobble olives. I've loved olives so very much, all sorts of different olives for sure. Yeah, put olives in a plate of charcuterie, and I'm going to eat them for sure. I love my olives. If you love your olives, enjoy them on this day. How about this? This is something you might enjoy even a bit more than olives. It is National Hazelnut Cake Day. Yes. And do you like hazelnut cake? I do. Hazelnut cake was kind of developed at a period to kind of, there was a shortage of flour. So to replace flour in some of these cakes, they ground hazelnuts up, made that in place of flour, and that's what made hazelnut cake. And yeah, I love hazelnuts, love cake. Put them both together, pretty good, right? Today's a day to celebrate with a little hazelnut cake, whether you bake your own, whether you go out and find one in your favorite bakery, whatever, enjoy on this day. And maybe you enjoy it on your birthday. If it is your birthday today on June 1st, a very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with, starting with one who's no longer with us, but one of the greatest movie stars of all time. Of course, we're talking about Marilyn Monroe. She would have been 100 today, born on this day in 1926. Unfortunately, we lost her way too early, 1962. She was one of the top billed actresses of all time during her period, especially in the 50s and 60s. Her films during that period would have grossed did gross $200 million, which if you put it to today's terms, that's about $2 billion. So that is huge, for an actress to have films that pull in that much money, especially during that time period. Some of her great films, The 7-Year Itch, Some Like It Hot, which is such a great movie. As a matter of fact, she won a Golden Globe Award for that. So yeah, obviously she's known as this blonde bombshell, just a very beautiful woman, but she had some acting chops as well. Happy birthday to her. Speaking of acting chops, happy birthday to the great Morgan Freeman. He turns 89 today, born this day in 1937. He's won an Academy Award. He's won a Golden Globe. He's been nominated for Grammys. He's been nominated for Tonys. Started his career, we talked about Sesame Street, another educational kids show, The Electric Company, is kind of where his career really got going. But then, of course, going on to many great movies, including many Academy Award nominations for films like A Million Dollar Baby, Driving Miss Daisy, The Shawshank Redemption, which is another one of those movies, like if it's on, I'm watching. I love Shawshank Redemption. Of course, he's lent his voice to many, many roles as well, including documentaries such as The March of the Penguins, probably the most famous one, but many, many others as well. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to great supermodel, host, and businesswoman Heidi Klum. She turns 53 today, born this day in 1973. Great supermodel for many, many years, appearing on many runways, magazine covers. Then, was kind of the host and still is the host of Project Runway for many years. She received many Emmy nominations for that, including one win as well. And also she was the host, one of the judges for America's Got Talent for several years. And she's been a very, very successful businesswoman as well. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to one of the great voices, especially from the 90s. Alanis Morissette turns 52 today, born on this day in 1974. Her album, Jagged Little Pill, one of the greatest albums of all time, especially in the 90s, but of all time, won 5 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year. Songs like You Ought to Know, Ironic, Hand in My Pocket, just amazing. So many great, great songs. She's phenomenal. Happy birthday to her. Finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to Tom Holland. He turns 30 today, born on this day in 1996. Kind of started his career on the stage, getting cast in Billy Elliot, then went on to do many, many movies, but mostly now we know him right as Peter Parker, Spider-Man in the Spider-Man movie. So great. We have a new Spider-Man movie here coming out in just a little over a month's time. Amazing. Also, Disney fans, Pixar fans, he played the voice of Ian Lightfoot in Pixar's Onward, and he's great. That's an underrated film. Check it out if you haven't seen it, or if you haven't seen it in a while. He's great in it, and it is a great film. Really, really enjoyable. All about family, for sure. Family. Yeah, it's amazing. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. I hope you get to celebrate even on a Monday, for sure. Shameless self-promotion time. Yes, we did have a new episode drop just yesterday. Hopefully you've had the chance to listen to it already. Download it, listen to it. We give you 5 keys to a smooth Disney cruise embarkation day. Basically, we are excited about our Disney cruise that's coming up later this month. Yes, now is our month of our cruise. We're really, really excited about it. And we're mostly excited about getting on board that ship, embarkation day. And we've been on many, many embarkation days. Some that went smoothly, some that did not. And we've learned some lessons from that. And we try and share that with you on this episode. So yeah, 5 keys to a smooth Disney cruise embarkation day. If you have a cruise coming up, if you're planning a cruise, even if you've done several in the past, this might help you for your next Disney cruise and how to make that day go as well as possible. So yeah, and yes, a video version of that will be coming out probably tomorrow. Plan on editing it tonight. So yeah, get ready for that. All right, gonna get out of here, get my Monday started. Everybody have an amazing day. You got this. It's Monday. We'll get through the week quickly, smoothly, and we'll get through it together. And as we like to say every single day here on this show, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish, to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. I will see you tomorrow.